It's not so clear kugira ngo umuntu yatwire flag mu yabasingira mu karuru considering the irregularities happening mu karuru ka primaries. So that said, abantu bono bamanya bakabaterera karuru, and that is the confidence they have even up to now. So iyo kugira ngo tuzubumingire munonga, the morale is down just because abakweta morale into the campaign. They should be candidates abengi bari mu primaries, abantu abengi bakaba barabirimo. Hati ningira ngo it's not necessary kutandika kushisha resources. It is very dishonorable kushanga umwebembezi kanda abantu obatira hamwe webembera ninga webembire myaka egiyona kushanga notiyobora kandi no disrespecting umwebembezi ayabo kuko buryo umwebembezi. You see, transformation of a society is not a one day thing. Konka wayineki yakoze that we can look up to him. Kaya inebi atarakoze, that means they were akumkuratire ashina kwa nakoraki nabikora. So umwebembezi kwenda ngu you start insulting a politician who has been in leadership before. I think it is not honorable, and I think nyawenkanye nanye ninchujumbira kintu kirungi umuntu wori umwebembezi. If you talk about issues that are affecting the people, that are affecting the society, kandi affecting characters, or what we call character assassination, is very bad. Nikintu kibi nambweni nanye ninchujumbira kandi buryo mashimere kubona yimutsiraka akakijumira, because today it is the other one, even the next time it might be him. If you set a precedent of insulting the leaders, that means you're even opening gaps for others to insult you. So if you're a leader, you must behave like a honorable, leave insults aside, focus on the issues that affect the population. And I have already stated on many occasions, in a way, what I am focusing to deal with in our population is as follows. Chokobans nkabire ninyenda focusing omuku restructuring or reforming the education system, not as in the area per se. Congat advocate that it becomes a worldwide campaign to changing education from the colonial system of education to adopting this new curriculum, to adopting vocational institutions as priorities. Tikmana man mingi is reducing the level of unemployment. Namba ya kabiri ninyenda kuko nanabagambire, because Ibanda y'amashuma na nibanda yono gitwarira hamwe interdepending on agriculture. Ningabe ninyenda ngo we do too much terebe ngo abantu bitu bargo subsistence farming by embracing modern practices of doing agriculture, so that kubara hinge batungihe byo kurya basagaze nebyo kutunda mu katare batunga sente, which will foster development. Echakashatu, health has been so wanting. Amarwaro health center tu abakozi bache shanga muko mukoze mu babiri umuga kurwaro ndeze yari ivu, that means irwaro yatsigara. Health center namba ya kana itutugine mu constituency kandi tune na ambulance. Nunga bene nyina mu giteka hesera ndayo mutatunga health center ya kana tatunga ambulance izi wacyara abantu benda kuzara nyine bayambo, other than spending the saved money shanga no spending on occasions zo kuzara ninga if they have complications in their life. So health is a sector that we must focus on, so that people can save. Akasenta kwa wembatorum private clinics bakasaving bakachanneling into their development. Ekindi echikwatiri na infrastructure nkabe niufa ngwengu to is more complicated to handle by the local government district yitu abakasinta kwa kuteko kwa Karekyezi. Nkabe nyenda ngwengu tezo tufere munonga gazetting zom central government ina kasinda kirire abukono shanga icweka nkebyo kubya yarikirina nirumya the terrain is more complicated to be handled by this more money they bring at the districts. So takwa tengu tezima kazi tinga kazi comme central government na district yonkane yangu ushanga ka center kaba concentrated on the small roads we have kandi kazi maintaining regularly. Amashanyarazi emirundi nchigambe hemu mingi munonga amashanyarazi agakomere emyaka nketane nyuma bitana mukaga takongera uvuga chikono cy'amashanyarazi nkabenyera mu project yetu tukura televenga amashanyarazi ga extending munonga mbyange bindi. Then amazi is a very basic requirement to human life. Abantu batapungire amazi marungi tinde benda kurwara kandi n'ubarwa n'amaroro tega kabyiroje ubazo marwara kasente kagenda, they will be stranded, they will not add value to their life, even development will be a challenge. So nanya nga amazi tigateka hesera to be extending in many parts of our constituents so that people can have safe clean water for their life. There are two issues that I want to speak to the youth about Mpurichirizi. One, nyende minyeto mchimanyi, from today onwards, from today moving forward, mshemile kuwanu mwe involving mnonga in deciding leadership of our area. I will put too much emphasis to bring them closer, to make them understand that choosing a leader should be their deliberate effort. Waiza kuchoosing wabembezi barungi n'ibindi solutions zindi zakwiza kubaho umbugire buke. Icyakabiri norena ningambira ni emphasizing how we can make educational reforms. Eminyeto yitumanya is stranded because ebashomere is not helping them. So najingira we need to hope a generation that is current and a generation to come. That is the youth. There is no generation that is current and generation that is coming that is out of youth. So let's restructure, let's reform education. It's one way of helping the youth. And two, educating them that employment now, formal employment should not be their focus. Let's embrace entrepreneurship. Benyijiro mukora wa business. We can start small and develop them into big enterprises. Kungawa deka kuchiteko mutwe bakateka every day that must be employed formally. It is wrong. It's a bad mindset. The private sector is the biggest employer. Can embracing, they will be consumed in that private sector. So I encourage them, one, to initiate small projects. They can always seek help from leadership. That is if available. Then they have reduced from being redundant and they have engaged themselves into economic activities. Two, we must embrace rehabilitation, especially to the youth who are a bit disparate. Our institutions, I have seen one, dear Dr. Innocent, and so many others. We can push even the government to increase more funds. People who are disparate with drugs, they can be rehabilitated and brought back into active transformation of the society. So that is it for the youth. And for sports, I've already supported. Sports is not an economic activity as per se. Even if it can be an economic activity, but it cannot employ so many. So we can already support them through sports, but they must engage in an economic activity to earn a living.